Okay, today I want to talk about the Rollei XF35 with the Sonar 2.3 lens. These are just absolutely great cameras. Love this camera so much. As soon as I got it in my hands, I knew I had a keeper system that I was going to be running for my run and gun street, for basically having with me for everything. These are kind of underrated. Nobody really talks about them. There's a few people that are talking about them online, but most of their videos are like 4 to 7 years old. I feel like this camera has become far more valid now that the Rollei 35 AF has been released, and there's a couple of new film cameras that have been released. This is one we really need to look at again. We should probably start taking more seriously. These are really well built, great functioners. Like this one here, I'm not sure on the year, but this was produced between 74 and 80. So either way, this is an old camera, and this thing is fully functional. I adapted, put the battery adapter in, and put the new LR44 in, and it's functioning great. Light meter came to life. The rangefinder is nice and straight. Everything's all synced up really well. Everything's working perfectly. And this is an old camera. So I'd love to see more of us photographers talking about this system, talking about the Rollei XF35, because it's really just a great camera to just be able to grab and go. It takes a lot of the guesswork out of things. Being able to manually focus too is great. I love the B35 and the 35 SE that I have in my collection. But I am horrible at zone focus. I'm practicing, I'm not giving up, I'm gonna get it down, but it sure did feel nice to get myself a manual focus camera and a rangefinder at that. And the size is really quite small. If you put this like in comparison to the other cameras, the size is, you know, pretty much the same. There's a little bit more, you know, oomph in the XF35, but that's still a great small system. So yeah, we need to take these far more seriously. The XF35 is a well-built, excellent camera. Metal case, good lens, really good light meter on them. I definitely think it's something that people should definitely start snagging these up. I think that with the popularity of film coming up, these are gonna start to increase in value. Not that, you know, collect and sell. That's a part of what I do, granted, but I love these cameras. I really enjoy them. I enjoy shooting with them. I keep them for a period and then I move them on. And usually a few of them kind of end up in my permanent collection. These two are definitely in my permanent collection. This one here, the B35, it's a great camera. I'm not as connected as I am to these two. So I'll be listing this for sale. It's probably already listed for sale. But the XF35, that's gonna be a keeper. I'm actually having fun building this system up. There's a couple things I want to do to it to make it a little bit more my style. I'd like to add a little bit more weight to it. So I'm going to be putting on a metal lens hood. I'm going to be looking for a metal battery cover because I'm not a fan of a plastic battery cover. I can put up with the plastic rewinder and the plastic shutter button because that's just, most cameras have that. That's not a problem. But that plastic battery cover, that's gonna go. I don't like that at all. But yeah, a little bit of work and personalizing. These systems are excellent. Start scooping these guys up because you're gonna start seeing these come up in value big time. Just a wonderful camera. Get one in your hands. Don't just listen to the reviews or reads ups. Just get one in your hands, try it for yourself and see what you think. That's the best thing you could ever do with a system.